What's Ooh, get my voice together. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay Renee, and tonight we are going to talk about Goliath, aka Mia, and her foolishness in this whole episode of buffoonery. Like, why? Y'all, I didn't even take no notes because this episode pissed me off so much, but let's just get right on into it, shall we?
Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it. Do us. So we are coming here with a force. Yeah, blessing the reaper.
Yeah.
Work. What you do me, I be work. See me do me dirt. So me for that work. When you walk a line. In the cafe, drive me a dessert. Listen to have you lurking.
Yeah.
You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody touched me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience.
All right, y'all. So the episode starts off with Mia continuing on with her foolishness from the last episode. I feel like Mia thinks that she's still in the strip club and she's the HBIC. Like, girl, you are no longer in the strip club and you are not in charge of the girls. So what is your problem? You are on reality TV and what you're giving right now is very fake and phony. It's giving fake and very phony. Okay. So she's still in the car weeping like a willow tree to her husband G. Okay. Talking about she needs a plane ticket. So he done got her a flight for 8:30 in the morning, child, for her to leave. So Wendy is like, well, go on and leave then, because I don't really care if she leave. Like, she should leave, because that was very uncalled for what she did. So Wendy gets herself to get on back to the house. The ladies are still at the table. So there's Karen, Robin, Giselle, and Sharice. And I think Ashley was still at the table. So Giselle looks real giddy at the table, like she's excited, like her plan went through, child. Like she executed the highest level of execution for the foolishness between Wendy and Mia, which I feel like Giselle used Mia as her puppet. And Mia is so stupid because these girls don't give two shits about her. They could rub two nickels and make dimes and not give a shit about what Mia has going on. They're just using her as a tool to get at. Now Karen is in the middle of the situation and to get to Mia, because get to Wendy, because they want Wendy to leave the show so that they can bring Sharice's boring, drunk looking tail that nobody gives a damn about onto the show. And it's very evident that that's what they're trying to do. And mind you, Giselle don't even care about Sharice like that. I think she's just doing this for Robin because Robin loves Sharice for some reason. Okay, and has some type of blind loyalty to her. But moving on. So they're at the table and Robin has the nerve to say to Karen, well, you didn't do anything to diffuse that situation. Robin, I know you fucking lying. I'm going to get into your Bratz doll looking ass. I know you are lying. Okay? Why do you think that was Karen's bag to hold? If anything, the Bopsy twins was bopping back and forth on Karen, and it's her freaking birthday. And you over here TMZing it up, right? Recording the whole situation and not doing anything to diffuse the situation. Why? Because you don't like Wendy. And that's very evident. But all of y'all bitches is childish. That's all it is to it. All of y'all at your big age, for you to be so old, all of y'all are so freaking childish. And I think y'all back in the sorority days. That's what I think y'all think you're doing. You think that it's, I don't know what it is. It's rush time. And y'all think that now you in charge of the girls and you are the captain of these people's destiny to get into your, get around you. Nobody cares to be around either one of y'all. That's what you don't get. No one's pressed to be y'all friend. So y'all doing that same bullying shit on this show that they did on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This don't work on the black TV shows, okay? We weren't even like this in school. We don't bully people. That's dead. Because your ass is going to get smacked back. Hence, Wendy is not crumbling to y'all foolishness. She not pressed to be y'all friend. I am still mad at her for hugging Giselle in that first episode. I am going to say that, Wendy. That was a little not too much. Don't do that. Because now you see with her continuing to show you her true colors, she don't never have your back. Giselle don't have nobody's back. And quiet as it's kept, she don't got Robin's back either. And she going to show her better than she can tell her when it's time for her to use her as a storyline. Because Giselle is going to do whatever it takes to stay on this show. And that's a fact on facts on facts. Okay. So they get back to the house and is Nola Reed's in the chat? Nola Reed says, hey boo, what's up, Nola? Thank you for joining me. I come running, girl. Listen, I got to get this review out because I ain't take no notes and they pissed me off so bad. I had to go ahead and get on here and talk about the goings on. So y'all, so then they get back to the house. Candace finally arrives. So I guess now she gonna have a room because Wendy decided to leave. So Wendy leaves and Robin goes and gives Candace the lowdown on what happened. And of course, Candace is on the side of, well, that's messed up. You know, they should have never, just because, you know, she threw the drink in her face. So why is it now Wendy's fault? Because I would have went off on her too if she had thrown a drink in my face. And I have to apologize. In my last review, y'all, I did say that Wendy was talking a little too much and I would have gave it up. And I wouldn't have kept going as much as she did. At this point, you got to give it to these bitches the way you can give it to them. And I have to wholeheartedly lay on the sword and say, you know what? Let them have, Wendy. Let them have, okay? You should have went off on them any way that you can because you couldn't put your hands on her. But at the same token, it's like if we're continuously going back and forth and jabbing with words, all it's doing is building up excess anger where you can't do what you really want to do. And I would have ended up leaving like she did anyway. So Wendy ends up, she's at her hotel room. Of course, Robin is sitting here giving Candace the lowdown. And Robin is, of course, erring on the side of Mia, where she's like, well, you know, I'm on Mia's side because I don't like Wendy. What are you, 6? You are so freaking childish. Like, I don't like her. So whatever, I don't care if what Mia did was wrong. I'm still going to be on her side because, you know, I don't like Wendy. You are a big grown ass woman acting like a kindergartner. Like, stop. You have really lost your rabbit ass mind. Are you kidding me? So then upstairs, Mia is going off. She's like, you know, I don't even want to do anything for Karen for her birthday and all this, that, and the third, just being fucking childish. And I'm just like, wow. Unbelievable. So the next day, everybody gets up. They're all outside, sitting outside. Some of the ladies are in the pool. And of course, you know, Sharice brings her drunk looking behind out there. So they're all out there acting like nothing happened the night before. So everybody, Karen and Ashley are talking to Candace, and Candace gets a bit emotional. And she's telling them how Robin had the conversation with her last night. And Robin even played a video of, you know, her TMZ video of her recording what happened. And Candace is like, you know, it's really triggering for me because of what happened with Monique. So I'm just like, Candace, you sad, but they was on your side last year. You need to be calling them out for being on Mia's side. And she's the one that started all of this with putting her hands on somebody, throwing stuff at people and throwing drinks at people's face. Like, you need to be calling all these bitches out for that, okay? And I would not be hanging out with them. Don't be acting like it's all cool because they were on your side last year. That's messed up. So she crying and carrying on because she's upset about how they treated Wendy or whatever. And she's sad because Wendy is at a hotel. And she's like, you know what? You deserve to be here. Just they call Wendy on the phone. And they're like, you deserve to be here. Like, you should come to, we're having a beach party event. And it's, you know, Karen's like, well, it's my birthday and I want you to be there. So I want you to come to the beach party. So Karen says, you're invited because I said so, or whatever the case may be. So Wendy agrees to come. So Karen goes and talks to Mia because they over there talking shit about Wendy and the whole situation and big up in Mia and her foolishness. And Karen speaks to Mia and says, listen, it's my birthday, it's my celebration. And, as my friend, I'm asking you, is it okay for Wendy to go ahead and come? Because I made a decision to invite her. And Mia is like, well, you can do breakfast with us and do lunch with her. We're not doing that. I don't want her here. And I'm like, Mia, if you and your Shaquille O'Neal feet don't grow the fuck up, what the fuck is wrong with you? I can't. Child, I'm telling you, Mia thinks that she back at the strip club. She thinks she's at the strip club and she's in charge of the girls. That's what she thinks she is. And she's such a liar. The way she sachets around and acts like she's better than what she is. Girl, it's giving broke, and it's gonna show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So she says, well, no, that's not gonna happen. So Karen is like, you know what? That's fine. And I'm sad that I'm going to have to take back my invitation, but I am going to go ahead and have lunch with Wendy. So she lets her know that. So everybody comes downstairs and they're getting in their respective vehicles or whatever. And, well, let me tell y'all about this part because this was a little crazy. So Giselle apparently was on the beach and she looked in the window and saw Jacqueline and Mia in the shower together. What kind of lesbianist shit y'all got going on? And Giselle, why you zooming in on what the heck they got going on if you got your sunglasses on chilling and digging the scene in the gangster lane? Why are you worrying about what the heck they got going on? But why y'all, Jacqueline, you definitely seem like a carpet munching for clout trick. Like, that your friend is dead wrong and you sit back and just revel in her foolishness. I don't get it. But anyway, y'all, they're getting in the cars to go to their prospective places. Like, Mia thinks that everybody going to the same place, going to the beach. And, Karen, I guess, is just going to go to lunch with Wendy. And she finds out from Giselle and Robin that everybody in that car is actually going to go and have lunch with Wendy. So she comes over to the car and says, yeah, Karen, you're fine because you actually came to me like a woman and told me. But everybody else, yeah, you're going to need to find yourself somewhere to stay because you didn't, bitch, who the fuck are you? You don't tell me a motherfucking thing, okay? You don't tell me nothing. You cannot tell me where to go and who to what. The problem with Mia is she thinks that everybody has to agree with her, and you full of crap. This elementary bullshit that you're doing, it makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. You put your hands, and quiet as it's kept, let's just go ahead and dismantle this whole foolishness. You talking about, and she was talking about my family. The girl didn't say nothing about your family. Stupid. She said, and I quote, you and your husband may be okay with that, but me and mine are not. She didn't say anything about your husband. All she was saying was, you up here capping for some other dude that's not your man. And you talking about who I need to be talking to on the phone and who I need to call when I'm in town. First of all, ain't nobody ever know that. Nobody ever pegged Miami as Peter City. Okay? We saw your ass in Atlanta, Georgia, sir. We ain't never thought of Miami and thought of Peter. Okay? So let's make that very clear. Nobody thought of Peter when they thought of Miami at all, period. So for you to be sitting up here talking about Wendy should have called you when she touched the sands of Miami, you lost your mind too, Peter. How about that? And Mia, you just as dumb for going along with his logic and thinking that somebody was supposed to call him. What in the entire fool-la-la is going on in y'all minds? I don't get it. It's very stupid to me. So moving on, Mia basically kicks them out, and Ashley says, "I know she fucking lying. Like that's some ghetto shit that she's doing. Like, is she really that bothered? Like, first of all, you don't tell me where to go. Like, if I want to go and support my friend because I feel like that shit that you did was dumb, I don't agree with it, and I'm still going to be in this house, and I'm still going to go to this lunch with Wendy. How you gonna cure it? Period. So they go to the lunch with Wendy, and the other girls are on the beach, and they have a cabana or whatever, which seemed like the same shit she said she was gonna do for Karen's birthday, which was the same day. So y'all gonna do cabanas twice one day? Oh, okay, whatever, girl. So they have some young boys come over and take pictures of them, and then we learn that Robin apparently likes the young boys. I'm like, okay, girl. So don't nobody want Robin, old burly back, manly looking ass. Don't nobody want her, but Juan, and Juan don't even want her ass either, because he probably got some family making his way downtown. Don't worry about her. Don't nobody care about Robin and her foolishness, because Robin has blown the seal off of my temper. I cannot understand why this woman thinks that she is the business. She's not. You up here condoning foolishness. You and Giselle look very dumb, because it's clear. This is very clear that the only reason y'all supported Candace 2 years ago in that incident with Monique is because y'all didn't like Monique. And the only reason that y'all are supporting Mia is because y'all don't like Wendy for some reason. And it's not even that y'all don't like Wendy. Giselle don't like Wendy because Wendy called her ass out on her trying to sabotage her family and trying to throw her husband under the bus. And she's pissed that she didn't allow her to do that. And she poked holes in her whole game and got back at her and talked about past the penis. That's what she's pissed about. So that's why she don't like Wendy. And that's the only reason why she's in cahoots with Robin to try to get Wendy off of the show. And I don't think it's that Robin really hates Wendy like that. I think Wendy is just a casualty of war, because she really is that pressed to get Sharice back on the show. Because Sharice ain't got shit else going on in her life. So she feeling some type of way because she feels like she organized the girls and she's not getting any benefits from all of them being on our TVs every Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. She's getting nothing from it. So she's pissed. So she's cashing in on her friendship with Robin, like, well, girl, you still on the show, and quiet as a kept, you really should be a friend. So, like, it is what it is, because you contribute absolutely nothing. So you need to get me back on the show for real, if you really a good friend. And that's what it's all about. But Sharice ain't doing nothing to carry her weight to be on the show. And also, it's in the blogs that Monique ain't going back to Love and Marriage DC. It would be a true twist of fate if she brought her ass back onto Real Housewives of Potomac, because she probably got over there with messy ass Carlos and realized, number one, he ain't paying the ducats that Bravo is paying, and two, you got to pay for my pain, sir. You try to make me look like a damn fool. Ashley over there at Love and Marriage DC, I feel like season 2, if Monique had went on there, she think her and Ashley are friends. Ashley is a glutton for fame. She wants to be famous so bad and get out of Quicksilver's shadow that she will probably do anything to create some drama, and she would have gunned for Monique to create drama to keep that show going. So I'm glad that Monique honestly is not coming back, and I think the show will probably be better without her, because she creates some type of loyalty type of thing around her where everybody gotta be loyal to her, and no drama and this, that, and the third. Girl, that's not the case on reality TV. It's not a kumbaya moment. So I'm glad she offered it. I really hope she bring her ass back to Real Housewives of Potomac, because then she will really boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Okay, so getting on back to the episode. So the ladies are at the restaurant with Wendy, and Wendy is obviously still visibly upset about what happened. And Karen is like, nobody's going to tell me what to do. I was definitely going to be coming here to check on you and whatnot. And I just think that it's really wrong about how they treated you. And she actually made me uninvite you to the beach party or whatever. And Wendy was like, I just can't believe that they're acting like this. This is just crazy. And Mia and her big ass feet, I know she tried it. So anyway, they sit there, they're talking about that, and then it looks like the girls got bored. So then they all kind of go off and do their own thing. So Candace brings up that she's going to go and record or hear her song that Trina, the baddest bitch, did for her. So Wendy is like, oh, can I go with you? And Candace says that she can go, but then they get some text message because Ashley decided to text Mia and say, I think it's really messed up that you tried to basically tell us that we needed to leave the house because we didn't agree with you and we were going to check on our friend. Like, I will be in the house tonight. Please and thank you. Okay. So then Sharice texts back and says, manage, this is Mia's assistant or whatever. All is well, whatever, come on, we gonna kumbaya, whatever, something to that extent. I'm like, you know what, Sharice, y'all are all stupid, and I'm just so sick and tired of this. So everybody goes to their prospective corners. Mia and all the ladies go back to the house because they want to shower, get ready for this beach party, if you will. And then Karen and Ashley go back to the house, but Candace and Wendy go to hear the song with Trina, which I love this scene because Wendy was so supportive of Candace. Candace was so excited. She was really happy that the song came out good, and I think the song sounds really good, but it was good to see Wendy there to be able to support her and get some more screen time. And I'm glad that Candace actually allowed her that opportunity to do that, because I feel like this season, Giselle and Robin are going to try to do whatever they can to take away as much screen time from Wendy as possible. And if the other ladies are really her friends, they will not allow them to do that, and they will still continue to film with Wendy and find opportunities to get around the green-eyed bitches, okay? Because they ain't bandits, they bitches. So moving on, Candace gets back to the house. Wendy goes back to her hotel room and whatnot, or wherever she is staying at, child. And as the ladies are back in the house, Mia basically says that she's not going to have the party for Karen. So Karen comes upstairs to talk to Mia about her basically canceling her party. And she's like, well, what is the problem? And Mia's like, well, because you want to side with Wendy and I don't really fool with her. And I think that that's messed up, because anybody that allows somebody to talk about my family like that, basically, I don't, maybe Wendy should be throwing a party for you. You are so childish. Girl, you and your busted booty need to sit it down somewhere if you wasn't already sitting down. You are so lame and tired. And she want to get on the internet talking about she leaving. She didn't say, people assume that she's leaving the show. She's talking about, this is just no good, no longer any good for my family. So I have to take myself away from this. I just came back onto my account so that I could say that. No, you're a coward and you're not leaving no show, because if they give your ass a contract, you're definitely going to sign it. So stop. What is happening? Why my screen go out? Can y'all see me? Okay. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, because my screen went out for a second, y'all. But if they gave her ass a contract, she would be right back there, boot scooting boogieing with the rest of them ladies, okay? And then they would be digging in her life with her and G, and she would be the target of sorts next season, okay? So stop. Especially now that we know that G's brother then halted all of y'all means of financial income. So this show is really what it is for you. You just mad that nobody is siding with y'all and y'all bullshit. What? Here's the thing. Why would y'all ever think that the viewers would agree with y'all bullying this lady? Y'all too old for that. This is not the way for this show. And if this is the way that they're going to continue to go, talking about, oh, I don't like her, so I'm going to do this and that and the third. But I love how Karen, people are talking about, they're talking about Karen keeps straddling the fence and she's doing this. No, Karen is on the right of real. Okay? And y'all are foolish. I don't get it. Y'all can't see me, but you can hear me. Hold on, y'all. How about now? Can you see me? I don't know what's going on with this crazy thing. Come on, StreamYard. Hold on. Let me remove myself from screen and bring myself. Okay, can y'all see me now? Can you see me and can you hear me? I don't know what's going on. StreamYard is really, really tripping. Let me know if y'all can hear me, but I'm gonna get back into the review, I guess. Let me see. Nola Reed says, girl, I am triggered on several different levels. Chandra says, can't see you but can hear you. And no, hold on. Can hear you but can't see you. Keep going, child. Girl, yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry, y'all. This is ghetto. But so Karen comes in the room and Karen is talking and she's basically like, you know what? I think this is very childish that you guys are, that you're going to sit up here and tell me that basically I have to listen to you or I have to agree with you or else. And that's not how I roll because you must not know. I don't rock to nobody else. One monkey don't stop no show when it comes to me, okay? So I don't dance to nobody's music. I dance to my own. So you don't tell me nothing. She's like, listen, Ray sent me some flowers. I got my own. Listen, I've gotten calls for my birthday. I got my own cake and all this, that, and the third. I'm good for my birthday. So whatever the heck you was about to set up, I really don't give no fucks. Okay. So she's like, well, yeah, we did have a party for you and I canceled that. Like she wanted Karen to be visibly upset. Like she wanted Karen to be mad that she canceled some little ragged ass party for her. So Karen was like, girl, I am so good. I don't give a damn. And all she was going to do, like I said, is have a cabana like she did earlier with the ladies on the beach. Anybody can do that. We can go to Miami and get a cabana and have somebody bringing us drinks and food. That ain't shit. So that's not really a party. So, y'all, that's really all this episode gave. I'm really just sick and tired of Giselle and Robin doing this whole ganging up on Wendy stuff and trying not to film with Wendy. And, Candace, I understand that she's triggered or whatever the case may be, but you also have to understand your bullshit as well. Because all of them want to keep on coming down on the whole Monique, bringing up the whole Monique situation. Y'all gotta understand when you talking a whole lot of stuff and writing checks with your mouth that your ass can't cash. That's a problem. This whole situation with Mia, Wendy didn't ask for that. I think that they set that whole situation up. That entire dinner, Wendy was looking for a way to come for. Mia was looking for a way to come for Wendy. I think all of them must have had another little dinner before the season started and talked about their storylines and talked about everybody's role in fucking with who they gonna fuck with to create drama throughout the season. And that's just not reality TV. If that's what y'all want to do to create reality TV and that's what y'all think creates good TV, it's not. We don't want to see no fake BS. I'm pretty sure it's enough going on in each one of y'all lives that you can talk about real stuff. Why doesn't anybody come for Giselle? Giselle don't never want to talk about her life. And she want to be private on reality TV. That's not what it is. So somebody need to come for her and her bullshit. Cause this stuff going after somebody, a different person's husband every season is so whack and lame. I don't want to see it no more. I'm gonna tell y'all, quiet as it's kept. Well, actually, loud as I need to say it. I hope Monique come back next season. I really and truly do. I hope she come back and set the girl straight and get the check that she deserves. Okay, that's what I really hope happens. And then I hope Ascala comes back on the season because I feel like she has something to say. And they robbed us of the Ascala, Wendy, and Candace trio that should have happened on this show. Bringing back Sharice and her dry, drunk face. Don't nobody want to see her. Sharice is fetch that is never going to happen. Nobody wants to see it. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. Please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that's watching this show too. And I'm so sorry that y'all can't see me and this ain't, the visuals are not right, but blame it on StreamYard. Until next time, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.